And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bucs offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans headed back on. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
From a 9 to 5, you don't have to get job after.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Good play call. You've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at...
Oh, my gosh. I'm quitting the game.
4th time today. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown, powering his way forward. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in.
Yeah, I got to go out and quit today.
And he'll take it
That's what you get for doing all of this stuff. So going to the upper room, but the physical is not leaving. You want to know what I learned in the Bible? I'm able to lump this nigga to fuck up and leave his top leaking. Because I got to the part where it said, thou shalt not
fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So after the touchdown, on the ground to kick this one away.
Got caution under the bed like she's trying to keep rock cheating. Go ahead.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving getting ready to go back to work. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least at this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
From right side, taken in by Godwin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st down, here's White. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A run up the middle with Irving. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Irving, taken down at the 42.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. On the run, it's Dowdle. And they'll get him down after after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They run again with Dowdle. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A running play. It's
motherfucker, they got me. Hell, you give me.
Down the left side. It's a foot race.
Hey, with my ass.
Rico Dowdle, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I'm throwing the ball like an amateur.
They run here with Dowdle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and Baker Mayfield. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This is a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going to the air again with Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mayfield down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers are able to claw one back. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Prescott. And it is incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10.
If I was in children, then she said, talking to the supervisor.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down at a yard. Mayfield on play action. Now there's a short one taken in by Otten. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
From the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, it's Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. And again, it's Mayfield. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
Dougie, what up, bro? Yo, bro, I just sent you that song, bro.
And the Bucs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. That time, a 6-play drive.
Hey.
Finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Lamb will go in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
If he would have broke that tackle.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. That's taken on the 25. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close.
Yeah, no, that shit fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hey, alert 33.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he hits this one to midfield before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it this time. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ballgame. Handoff running left, Irving. Brought down at the 20.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple. But I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mayfield. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline.
Ah, nigga, somebody was over there.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to get close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete.
Catch the ball, bro. Because I was thinking.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch, and what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now 2nd and 3. Now they'll run on the draw. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to
Damn, they stay running on.
make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
See, they get me because I don't think they're going to run on 3rd down. They be running on 3rd down every time. Motherfuckers.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Lipke. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After playing like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there.
My girl actually liked the song and shit. She said, "Damn, that shit catchy."
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards.
Even though we just had an argument our damn selves.
That was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
This will be the 8th play in the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Nah, she crazy, to be honest.
You and I both know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
All these girls crazy, Dougie. I ain't gonna lie. I think something in the air, bro.
He's been a good workhorse.
All the girls crazy now.
He's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt.
All of them.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some even wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, You definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out
Yeah,
wide
bro.
because that's prime
I don't know what it is, but
that time, he made sure the only guy was going to
we
catch it
definitely got to
was sitting
play
in the third row.
as men out here.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. So 5 yards here.
Wow, Lawson's game got through 5 picks. God damn.
Bring up a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Mayfield with it once more. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Complete right side to Otten. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
See, the problem with this game, it took me way too long to get my passing on.
Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Mayfield now.
Yeah, he tried it.
To the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make
Look at that motherfucker. Did he know?
Mayfield keeps it himself.
They like, yeah, nah, that's a that's a touchdown, nigga.
But I'm not sure he got there. Only a few.
You lie if you want to. Now you gonna line it up like that?
And now it's 4th down.
No, we get the touchdown already.
Mayfield gonna take it on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion?
I don't know no bitch named Daphne. Bitch, why you acting so manly? Need to start acting like Brandy. Feed a nigga great before you fan me. You understand me?
Because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go
Man,
anywhere.
I only had 14 points at halftime. If I would have fucking not thrown 6 picks today.
Called his number a lot. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to...
Honestly, this running back has been the reason why I lost. This nigga breaking every tackle. This nigga breaking every tackle today. He been the reason why.
78 yards.
Fuck this shit been going so fucking hard. God damn, that nigga.
Continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and run some clock here.
Like, he was trying to break that too somehow.
And he gets forward.
What's wrong with this nigga?
But only for a couple. It'll be second down. This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here.
Girl can't catch. Open.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
That was my first game playing 15-minute quarters. Nigga threw 6 picks and shit, at least. That first half I played so bad that I had no chance, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't play the second half. Yeah, we can't play the second half. The first half is bad.
Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball,
got ass
those guys
whooped.
had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better.
Man, whooped that first half. Damn, they put up 21 in the third too. That's why it was a close game. I ain't played no defense in the third. If I'd have played some defense in the third, I'd have been straight. All right, Dougie, I'm about to get on. I'm about to go do a live stream in like 30, 40 minutes, bro. We're going to go ahead and play that song, bro. All right, bro. Fuck that. We're going to debut that song in like 30, 40 minutes. Let me get everything set up. I'll catch y'all.